The railroad wrap was designed for medium to long hair. I find it works best on shoulder length hair, like medium length. When it gets too long, I find this first rod gets too much hair on it, and it's almost like you need to piggyback that first rod. So I like to use this on medium length hair. It creates a firm curl at the scalp and a softer curl near the ends. And it's a different look because you'll see that near the scalp area, every second rod will be curled right to the scalp. The middle rod that I've left hair out here, you can see, this will have a little bit of smoothness, straightness, and then curl. So it does give a little bit of a different look, whereas this one will be curled right to the scalp, and this one a little bit of smooth curl, lack of curl, and then a curl pattern. So I'm just going to show you what I did. So basically you wrap one rod right from the ends to the scalp area, and then you section for a rod, but you don't put anything in there. Then you wrap section for your third rod, and you wrap from ends to scalp, and then we take our subsection, but we don't put anything in there. And then we do our last rod. And every 3 rods, so these are our horizontal rods, every 3 rods you put 2 to 3 vertical rods on top. So I'm using the double flat wrap right now. And I just want to show you that if hair is really uneven, you can extend the top. I don't know if you can see, you can extend this, bring it longer, and sometimes it helps you with wrapping uneven hair or hair that has a lot of popping ends happening. You don't have to do that, but just a little trick, you might want to do it. With this technique, we always have to make sure that we are rocking that rod back and forth. Because of the length of the hair, it is extremely important to spool that hair evenly onto the rod. Use a single flat wrap if you find that you have some ends that are popping, or if the client has layers. And fasten that. So now we have 3 rods, and now we're going to take this and divide it vertically into 3. Some people only like to do 2, and some people will do 3. And now these strands, we're going to put a larger rod on. So again, I'm going to use a double flat wrap. And the direction that you roll is going to depend on the discussion you and your client have had. And add your single flat as needed. And secure. And then pick up your next section. Some people like to do 3 rods and then roll the larger rods all in the same direction, but then their next 3 alternate. And some people like to change the direction, like if I'm rolling to the left, then I'll roll to the right and then to the left on these 3 rods. So again, it depends on the discussion that you've had with your client. I find that when you roll one to the right, one to the left, you do get a little more curl patterns. So sometimes I like to do that in the crown. Still sticking with our larger rod. Remember, use your single flat as needed if you've got ends popping up. And roll that rod down to sit on top of the other 3 rods. Then we have our last section. So remember, this is the railroad wrap, designed to give hair a firm curl at the scalp and a little more softness near the ends. And again, your rod size, it doesn't have to be white and purple. It can be whatever curl pattern you and your client have discussed. And again, if need be, you can use your perm picks. And probably for rinsing and processing, this is a good idea. Use your perm pick to hold the top rods in place. And that's the railroad wrap, and you can just keep going right down the center panel with the railroad wrap, also with the piggyback wrap, which is another video. You can just section right down the center panel, just as we section for the alternate basic wrap, or you can section for the straight back wrap. Those sectioning patterns will work for these wrapping techniques, the railroad and the perm, the piggyback wrap. So give that a try, and just practice right down the center. And if you want to do the whole head, do your backside panels, your front panels, and your front you can roll back or forward. And that's railroad wrap.